walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to Sooner Nation in Gaylord Family Oklahoma Memorial Stadium, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Handoff from the gun. Find some fresh air. Push out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run. And the Canes come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Gets rid of it. Caught near the sideline, it's Brown.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Sooner fans booming, a cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Really nice job by
bunch formation for these receivers. Lost a throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Brown. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves him in second and manageable.
He didn't get a big gain. You want to call that play and probably want to get more yards, but you could tell that was super close from seriously busting loose. Nice job running the screen, getting the ball to your playmaker. If he could just make one more guy miss, that might have been huge.
They're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Runs through the tackle. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The Canes, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Running behind that left side. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. And the Canes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Miami! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the Hallelujah Land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He breaks a tackle. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Nice move there. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. 3rd down after the run. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure, and down he goes. They'll give it to the back. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Stopped just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Hurricanes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give on the counter. Powers through the defender. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Now they'll run the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Breaks the tackle. Jumped on top of the pile. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can't pick up the 1st without scoring. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, that's
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Gets it past the marker. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it to him on the screen. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush.
Touchdown, Cade! They'll open the second half on the ground. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Canes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback may change this route. Trying to get the corner. Got room to work. He goes out of bounds right at midfield.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that is run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough. This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21.
Ooh, and I love the running back here running into the blitz. He saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Fights off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Miami!
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything and padding those stats. And all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They've been dominated, and now they'll try to execute to their own. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. First down and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Give to the back. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. It'll be 3rd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Turns it on in midfield. Breaks into the open on the left. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
And they make the tackle, but it'll be enough for a first down, and we'll see if they get another play off here in the 3rd. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Plows through the defense. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Canes.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, Dave.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They give it to him again. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. It's third down, and they've got to get it to the 33. He's looking to pass. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Canes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Line gets set, 1st down. The give, and tick, 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 tick. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? He's got him. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
And there's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, and they're still staying aggressive. They're still throwing the football, going out and executing, working on their craft. They've got bigger fish coming up down the road, bigger games. So you got to...
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.